may audio.
Wala naman. Wala, yung hininga mo lang.
Tanga.
Kita, hala, kita yung OBS mo. The secrets.
Cloud9.
I think Valorant got the same kill on Oxy when they did that with a TP from Vanity towards the other side of
Ayun
the
na.
orb. Here on shore, just a little clear and back up. So G2 is kind of reading that C9 or the first few moves are the gentleman's agreement. We're going to do this the one way, the smoke, the play. G2's just trying to stick a foot in the door wherever they can. Nice turret detection here towards B, and the rotation comes in from G2.
Again,
Anong
that's
masasabi
the
mo?
troubles here. No
Nice. That's from Jet.
That's
Trade from...
Doesn't work out here for Cloud9. Can't pass through the market. And G2 are now at mapping series point.
And there's
Bali-bali
elimination
sila
here for C9 to look at what could happen.
Ano yung papasin nung Twitch niya para live mo mapanood.
Collect after the bonus, so no. G2 again slows it down. The time
Pero in real time din
Nakita
naman.
na yung ano
right
natin.
now for this squad. Game point, series point. Incredible stuff in a sense.
Bab.
As their map pick. So
Wag niyo
comfortable. Odin, triple vandal.
Ano yun?
Around 24 here.
Wait, ano yung
Spamming
chat
through the
natin?
wall already from both sides on B, and they're ready to
Yung
flashes a day.
And not too much for
Delete na
Cloud9.
natin yung...
Best thing they have is the secrets to try to break the space now for the team. Scraping for a bomb. Bulldogs and Vandals. The dash forward right into the molly. Icy's not afraid. Gets wall banged across by Moose. An opportunity for Cloud9 to push this into overtime. If not, the dreams are gone. Walls now coming through on the attack, forcing
Level 12
to
pala.
behind for a bit. Jonah P looking for some
Nice
pressure in
coaching,
the
bro.
front of the A side. Smoke now on the attack, also to allow Vanity to TP back and give a chance here for Cloud9 to push inside this A site. Valid
GG,
with
boy.
2 picks from the back. As
may Odin.
Inside A.
Maka-C9 ako doon.
Wall now, door now broken. It's not clear. 2 kills out for Cloud9. Up to Felon alone. There's that first pick. 8 bullets left. The dog being pushed
Sabal,
forward as
don't
they
pick.
spot him. Vanity with the Odin
Pick,
cannot get the spring. A topper from Zeppa. A high low.
pick.
Zeppa gets
Oh!
What an uncle. Oh, now we know.
Wow, incredible stuff.
Pala sa bangya na yan.
Okay. Doon ako sa
G2
babae.
not being able to defend the last few members of C9 in sight, doing enough damage. What a
Holy shit.
Still
scrappy
worried
round here for
with,
Valorant to start off.
The screen.
And then this fight, just
I thought I saw Vanity just run out and get a knife shot there right into
The double.
I wouldn't doubt it at this point. It is mayhem in A site. That's basically where we've seen a
May
lot of
kalbo.
the action, a few rounds going back towards B, but
Tsura nun.
A has been the playground so far for these.
Pakita mo yung chat ako.
Into overtime. C9
Eh.
switching back onto defense. G2 back on attack.
Wala
We
pa.
get our full buys, no operators to come out here.
Kita mo.
So we're gonna see what teams can do as
Nadodoble
G2
yung
wants
voice
that
ni
full
Hazel.
force going
Ay, mid
forward.
kita. Ay, ano
They
gagawin
played
ko?
the two towards mid before. Here we
Chat
go.
ako. Ready?
Ready?
Bunker down on that left side once they get
I need to be a follower for 1 hour. Ako na lang pala.
direct audio call, but C9 was not
Ay,
this
chat sa
proactive before,
game.
and they back off. Actually, they don't hold
Dun
that
sa
lead.
game
Controls
is-
would have been pretty important.
It's actually a good call here that C9's win con when they were playing this defensive half was Oxy picked up this operator and this time going with a Vandal and armor moving across the site.
I-follow mo ah.
And as the
For 1
Electron
hour.
gets heard,
Yo, 1 hour.
Oxy's
Ikaw na
pivoting
lang.
back here with Moose in the back of the B site. Dash now activated. G2 trying to split
Natutupi
inside
daw
this B
boses
site.
mo.
Icy and Leaf getting openers now.
Wala
Watching
kasing
the flanks.
chrome
Zeppa
audio
cannot
ko
find
na.
the timing to help anything for Oxy. So you're hoping for a middle nuclear and he can't. Zeppa though gets traded out and Rooney is too late to come back to assist his teammates. Stuck now on a 1 versus 3 as Trent gets that plant. Orb now up. Jonah waiting by the
Oh,
wall.
Viper dito pala.
Back at map
Ay,
and
alam
series
ko
point.
na kung paano.
Slowing it down a little bit, just like on Lotus. If G2 slows the round down, they get back and forth rotations out of C9, and C9 want to be at the right place at the right time, and it's actually costing them just being in flow from one site to the other, and they find themselves turning around or not being on that line they need for util to delay. All right, now we're back on defense.
Salita ka.
C9 get the chance to attack.
Hello,
They've
hello.
definitely seemed more comfortable with this composition and the communication they're using.
Isa pa.
Low.
We're gonna get a quick timeout
Now
as Emmy wants
it's
it
now
right
0-1.
here.
Nice,
Still
nice.
G with the point going to G2 Esports.
Yeah, almost looks like at this point here, the comp that you have
Who's your team
coming
here?
out from Cloud9 is using
Wala po.
Vanity's paranoia to create that space for Awk.
Hindi ako na ano.
While that Skyflash
Dapat
is
that
usually
C9 dati si
other
Ten?
players trailing
No.
behind.
Ay, yes.
Lumipat
Actually,
siya.
the moose on that late lurk, and that timeout is going to be very important because that round where they pivot a little bit more quickly, they had help from Seekers on
shiny.
Pero si
top, and
Kaide,
really
yung C9.
capitalize on that well in
100
that round number
teams yun.
24, and this time they don't have it.
Oo,
So
si
how can you
Tens.
tempo in that
Si
same
Tens
way
yung
without those
C9.
Seekers? If you want to continue to move as quickly
Yeah.
on the attack side here for Cloud9.
The thing is tough. You follow the paranoia, we can follow the Skydog. Skydog becomes a little more difficult because when you're clearing B main and then there's still a giant shot from spawn if it's not smoked. If you clear tree, you can still get hit from A or top of tree. So you really have to be behind the dog with a bit more util or members if you're going to be using it to get in and not just play a ruse on the site. Looking at how they do it here, tiles and B main as a focus for C9.
Pakita nga nung line-up ni Viper.
Towards that left side of the map. No
oh,
operator on either
Ay.
side again.
Ay, sorry.
The Odin's ring out to start us off. Spike towards mid here. Could get in a scary spot, but it is
Mukhang
protected.
Viper pala
I see
tayo
looking to
eh.
peek out too, almost out of timing.
Viper
Double
omen.
smoke.
Is up. There's the initiation engagement from Cloud9. They're
go
looking for a
fast.
split into the B side as well. Paranoia comes through. There's finally that smoke.
Ba't ang
It's a
dali
poison
nilang
orb
napasok
out.
yung mid tayo?
There's
Hindi natin
mollies
na.
and nanoswarms actually preventing G2 from moving out. But there's a double nanoswarm on the whole
backside.
side of the lane. As
Oh
G2
no!
finally has an opportunity to fight back as the
No,
smoke
no,
comes
no,
down.
no.
Moose answers back.
One
And it's an
frag pa nga.
Odin and Vettel mirror match.
G2 win.
Spray by Trent towards that spawn. From the spawn into the B main
Ay,
as the spike's
sus.
planted inside
You
the B
lose
site.
Jonah.
Underhand flashes galore.
Oh,
If he didn't blind,
In the world.
he would have won. Eh, oh my
The
god.
fade away flashed Odin. Just stepping backwards and he finds the frag.
yun lang yung
Incredible
ano
stuff
ko,
here. Any other
commentary
guy, I
ko.
think Moose would've been going down, but he stays strong. Zeppa gets the kill on the other side, and we're going another extra inning on this one. The Odins, it is just literally
Gusto mo i-try natin yung gano'n yung
What
naka-stretch
a
din yung...
ridiculous kill.
Yung ginagawa ni Mariah
Ay,
para mas makita daw.
oh my
Yung naka
word.
3/4 lang yung ano niya,
All right.
yung
I see
screen niya.
it 25 and 16 on G2 side right now.
Yung gano'n, yung
Absolutely
naka-stretch.
slapping
Diba
on
yung
that.
resolution
Duelist, he's
16:9
feeling
usually.
good. Front of this
Sa kanya
play already,
3/4.
they start moving up towards tree. It's
Ay,
gonna be a
parang
play
square.
where they have the dart come over from Trent as they
Whoa.
start to make their moves ASAP.
They can just push mid.
God, neither team is
to our
delaying now,
side.
Vancilius. Just go faster and faster.
Dangerous positions here,
nauntog
both
pa
from
siya.
Moxie and from Moose. High-low, but staying tucked in at hell and
double
at
delay.
heaven. Now, as you're scaling up here towards the generator, the crosshair set up here for the
Ay,
pick, but it's Icy that
sus.
opens it up, and those two
Yun
positions
lang.
get fully denied.
Oh,
He
from
was
the
all
path that
alone.
G2 had towards the generator. Runa catching one, but then gets traded out by Valen. Zeppa, no opportunity to catch some players on a reposition.
Oh no.
For
Oh,
V2?
wow, shooting
Oh,
behind
one.
two players. In between
For
two
V1.
players towards the hell, and that's it. Another advantage in
That was so
series for
sad.
G2.
Ease. Faster and
Five.
faster until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death.
Best
That's
of
what
2 ba
they're
to?
doing.
Yeah.
Continuously going
Oh.
pedal to the metal here. All right. So they go in. I think the
Wala.
over-under, the elevation shot they had there was a little disjointed. They didn't have the exact peak with each other, so it really just fizzled out to a 1v1 and then another
I-report
v1.
nyo, baka cheater.
And Leaf very happy to see this coming around for the team. 14-13 here as we get into the next one.
I
Whereas C9
noticed
going
that there's
a little bit of
two-
alert from Rooney, but they focus towards A to start.
There's 2 at... Ay.
Kinagaya ko lang.
Comes around
Okay.
Vanity, hit Oxy right in the face as they try to get through that smoke. So C9 already with a bit more space here to get Zeppa online in these Seekers. Rooney didn't see anything, so already pulls that lurk back towards the right side. They want full capacity here if they're hitting the site, and again, it's going to come down to the default. you got a flash over Oxy, dashing into smoke, breaking crosshairs. It's been working for him. Why not?
Thing is, right now the dog is coming through. Actually, there's
Bakit
no
dalawa
flag
pa
that's
yung
being thrown here on the
snake
defense.
bite niya?
So we're gonna use that potentially here for the retake.
Hindi pa na-nerf si Viper dyan?
Plant for a main. Zeppa with one last kill will get Seekers after this. All of
Siguro.
G2 at the ready to
Use the
retake this
older
site.
version
Early
para
paranoid
walang
comes out here from the
bugs.
garden. Flashes out to counter out from Zeppa. As there's a stalemate for now. Zeppa now out of util,
Go
denied
pick,
here
pick.
by the knife being
Oh,
thrown.
peeking.
Just trying to run that clock down as his teammates unfortunately are falling down towards the A main. Double L setup at the same time. Moose trying to fight back towards the tree. There's that smoke. The double
Time na
drop.
time,
It
bo.
might be it right here.
Oh!
Moose left alone.
No, no.
Stuck onto
No,
the
no, no,
spike.
no, 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 no.
Halfway through. Picked off and G2 with the pick on the rise as they move forward in the stage 1 playoffs.
Ah, ang bilis naman ng stream natin. Tapos na, bo.
Incredible
May isa
play
pa
throughout
yung
the
next.
series from the young team in G2. We talked about it as Josh said coming
Purahin
in
na natin
here.
itong
He's
stream.
excited that the squad gets to play in playoffs. We expect to go as far as we
Wait.
can. We'll push to go far, but he's really happy that the team gets to experience this. And you know
The
what?
next
They took a
one
hold
are
of that
back.
experience and they owned it. They came out so strong today. Icy playing his own
Let's
game, not getting
analyze
put down in
what
any
happened.
or manner. Trent popping off on the first
You
match to
analyze
really
it.
get the team going. And just all around balance calling. in
Wrong
this
grammar.
series was incredible.
What
to
happened?
avoid C9, and if it was to avoid Oxy, man, A+. A++.
It was definitely a big test here for G2 going into the playoffs as well, right? Going into this last-minute roster change into Stage 2, bringing IC in. And when at the desk, they were talking about, hey, are G2 the gatekeepers right now?
Tingnan mo
of the
nga,
league for
out
the
of ka sa
Americas?
Valo.
They squeaked through the playoffs
Ah.
right now, and they needed a big
Ano
win with a lot of
yung-
confidence against a team like G2.
Saan
to
sila
kickstart-
ulit
kickstart
maglalaro?
a Great start here in the playoffs of Stage 1.
Eh, ito.
Yung
To do so,
esports.
they have a tough opponent coming up, but overall, though, you're still
Yung
quite
esports.
happy of how,
Ano
as you
esports?
mentioned here, Riv, the calls were so good for
Cloud
G2
nine.
on that first map.
Really not. I mean, for Valen
Good.
too, when you got Icy going 8 first bloods, it becomes a little easier when you get to call the audibles on the 5v4 man up.
8
But
AM
still,
pa.
when they were man down, when they had to change the pace of the game
Well,
or slow it
thank
down in
you,
their
Coach
favor, I think
Ebak.
one of the biggest things we saw them being able to do was continuously
Thanks for
wait on
watching
the
our
round,
stream.
and then like clockwork, C9 would rotate off a site and G2 would take the site.
Very
Honestly,
insightful.
they just had such
Sino-
a
sino
reason
yung
to
nanalo?
take
Yung
the
may
C9 this
Viper
go
or yung
around.
may-
And I think teams are going to be looking at G2
Yung
to
may
show
Pangal.
they did that and what they can do to beat G2
What
the
the-
next time around.
Very well done for G2 so far, but at least
Oh,
for
min lang
Cloud9
yung
is
isa.
also the time to say goodbye to
They
that team as
won
well. A
yung
team that
isang
also went through
smoker.
some roster changes
Yeah.
at the beginning of the Stage 2, bringing in Vanity, bringing in Rooney, also bringing in Moose as well to just start things off here in the year of 2024, and it looked pretty decent. Yes, they had some slow starts, it was shaky, they did get some good results here going into this stage, but unfortunately now they'll have to fall and watch this from the sidelines as the rest move
Yeah.
forward and over to Shanghai.
I think one of the things that resonates for me was Zix's comment that when they played against C9 and they kind of read him that the util
Ang weird
use
ng
wasn't
laro
connected,
nila.
it wasn't
May
there.
ganun.
They were able to get around a lot of those instances to make sure they
Sige
won
po.
the game, and I think that's where a
Bye-bye.
lot of teams